I would deal with the premise that how does it follow that because you oppose the intentional killing of an innocent human being, you have to fix everything wrong with society? That's basically what's being said here, that you have to take responsibility for their food, their clothing, their education, their self-care, whatever, ad infinitum until when? I don't know when, but apparently helping them get here is not enough. Now let's test this for a moment. Imagine an emergency room doctor, an ER physician, heroically saves the life of a drug addict. We'll just say a dude strewn out on heroin, okay? He is an addict, his life is a mess, and he's near death, but somehow this ER doctor pulls him back from the brink and saves this guy's life. Would anybody in their right mind go to that ER doctor and say, well, I see you saved this guy's life, but what are you doing about his healthcare needs moving forward? Are you going to pay for his time in a rehab center? Are you going to work to make sure he goes on a nutritious diet so he isn't tempted to relapse back into alcohol and drug addictions? Are you going to make sure he has a place to live? And are you going to make sure that he can live somewhere that won't trigger his addictions? Well, anybody that went to this doctor and said, okay, you saved his life, now you're responsible for everything else that's related to his well-being moving forward, would be laughed off the planet. But that is precisely the logic that's in play here with this post. When somebody says, oh, well, hey, you're all for people before they're born, but what are you doing to help them afterward? This is utterly fallacious. It doesn't follow at all that because you oppose the intentional killing of an innocent human being, you are thereby responsible to fix everything and every challenge they might face moving forward in terms of their health or well-being. It is enough that you saved lives. And we understand this. I mean, if you even think about it, nobody in their right mind attacks the American Cancer Society because they treat one disease and not all of them. I mean, the American Cancer Society is not publishing papers on curbing heart attacks. They're not dealing with pulmonary embolisms. They're not dealing with, things like diabetes, Crohn's disease, Lyme disease. I mean, the list goes on. But nobody goes to them and says, we think you're hypocritical because you're only focusing on one disease and not treating all of them. If you were a real healthcare organization, you would treat them all.